Okay, back again. What you're looking at is the hinge backing plates that I was talking about. So they float to a degree on the back side of the door pillar. The door bolts obviously onto a hinge, and then the hinge bolts onto the pillar, and the pillar has this plate and it's movable. It's held in place by this keeper that I've made, and it just gives you a little bit of movement either any direction, and that way you can make sure your doors are going to sit straight. I'm not sure if these combis came out with this. I've got a feeling it was all just welded in and that was that. But just for peace of mind for me going forward with this build, I believe that if I make them like this, I've got that little bit of fudge room, because definitely I'm going to need fudge room towards the end of it, and I don't have a jig for this, so this is the best option I've got. So basically all they are is 50 by 5mm plate, and then what I've done is I've obviously marked out where the bolts go from the inside of the vehicle, drilled that out, a 9mm hole. It gives me heaps of clearance around the bolt, and then welded on the nuts at the back. Pretty basic, but you have to be exact, so there they are. And then what I've done is I've just made these keepers, and they just basically oh, it goes this way, but they just keep it, they're welded onto the back of the panel, and then that allows the plate to be moved around just ever so slightly, and it stops it falling down. Yeah, I haven't reinvented the wheel, it's just what I've seen on another vehicle, and as I said, I don't know whether these combis came out with it like this or not, because I had nothing left to work with to make a pattern from, so I'm just guessing that they didn't, so I'm going to do it myself. Going forward I'll have a lot more peace of mind fudging just bits and pieces, and I know now that doing it this way, it takes me a little bit more time. You can imagine I've had to mark, drill, re-drill, weld all 4 of these, so I've done one for each hinge point, so there's the 4 of them. So I've made 4 separate ones of these this morning, and I mean they look rough, but they're definitely built for purpose and strong enough to do what I want them to do. So I'm happy with that, and I can go forward now. I can put this close-in panel here now, and you know, that's done. So I'll just clean it up a little, and that'll just basically go straight over the top, weld it in, and I'm looking pretty, so that's final now. Just thought I'd show you what I was doing. Have a great day, and see you in the next one. Might be too soon. Make sure you hit that little bell for me, and you might be first in line to see it. Alright, catch you then.